We present What Ho, Jeeves by P.G. Wodehouse. Starring Michael Hordern as Jeeves, Richard Briers as Bertie Wooster, and Clive Francis as Lord Chuffnell. From the book Thank You, Jeeves, Episode 2, Sinister Behaviour of a Yacht Owner.
It has been well said of Bertram Wooster that he is a man who is at all times glad to see his friends and can be relied upon to greet them with a cheery smile and a gay quip. But I do make one proviso, viz., that the conditions be right. And when I walked into the bedroom of my Chuffnell Regis cottage just after midnight and found that the contents of the bed, reading from left to right, were Pauline Stoker in my heliotrope pyjamas with the old gold stripe, the conditions, whatever else they were most emphatically not right. For I knew that prowling along the quayside, not a quarter of a mile from my front door, was Pauline's fiancé, Marmaduke, 5th Baron Chuffnell. This Chuffnell, I should perhaps explain, had only that afternoon, on hearing that I had kissed the above Pauline, expressed the intentions of scooping out my insides and scattering them to the four winds. So you'll understand why, as I spotted the young Beazle nestling there in my slumberware, I uttered a startled yip, dropped my candle, and leapt a liberal inch and a half from terra firma. It was as if I'd been spiked in the trousering with a gimlet or bodkin. What are you doing here?
It's all right.
All right?
Quite all right.
Oh, it's all right, is it? Ah!
Don't make such a noise.
There's a corpse on the floor.
There isn't. I should have noticed it.
There is, I tell you. I was groping about with the candle, and my fingers touched something cold and still and clammy.
Oh, that's my swimming suit.
Your swimming suit?
Do you think I came here by airplane?
You swam here from your father's yacht?
Yes. He was keeping me prisoner on board, so I escaped.
But why? Why have you come here? I mean, what is this all about? Oh, that's better.
You know, Bertie, steps should be taken about you.
Eh?
You ought to be in some sort of a home.
I am. My own. The point I wish to thrash out is, what are you doing in it?
What on earth did you want to kiss me like that for in front of Father this afternoon? It was just plain straight goofiness. I told you he thinks I'm still pining for you. Now you've given him the perfect excuse for locking me up. You're the one who ought to be locked up. Sir Roderick Glossop's quite right. Why are you still at large? You must have a pull of some kind.
The incident to which you allude is readily explained. When I kissed you this afternoon, I thought it was Chuffy behind the bush, not your bally father.
I don't understand.
If I remember correctly, young P. Stoker, you requested me before lunch to give Chuffy a push in the direction of proposing to you. The idea of the embrace, therefore, was to make him feel, on seeing it, that if he didn't get into action eftsoons all right speedily, he might lose you.
You didn't think that out by yourself. That was very sweet of you, Bertie.
Oh, we Woosters are sweet, exceedingly sweet when a pal's happiness is in the balance.
I can see now why I accepted you that night in New York. There's a sort of woolly-headed duckiness about you. You know, if I wasn't so crazy about Marmaduke, I could easily marry you.
Oh, no, don't dream of it. I mean to say...
Oh, it's all right, I'm not going to. I'm going to marry Marmaduke. That's why I'm here.
Oh, that's why you're here?
Yes. I wanted somewhere to lie low till I could get some clothes. I mean, I couldn't go up to the hall in a swimming suit, could I?
I suppose not. So you swam ashore to get to Chuffy?
Of course.
And you didn't see him?
See him? He's up at the hall, isn't he?
Oh, yes, absolutely. At the hall, definitely, quite. Yes. When did you swim over?
About half an hour ago.
I see. Why?
I told you, to see Marmaduke. This evening, your man Jeeves was saying...
My late man. If you remember, he resigned his portfolio last week.
All right, your late man. Your late man Jeeves arrived with an early letter from Marmaduke. Oh, boy, was that a letter. I cried 6 pints when I read it. It throbbed with poetry. I felt I couldn't wait another day without seeing him. What was that poem about a woman wailing for her demon lover?
A woman wailing for... there you have me. No, Jeeves would know.
Well, that's what I felt like. And talking of Jeeves, what a man. Sympathy. He drips with it.
Oh, you confided in Jeeves?
Oh, yes. And told him what I was going to do.
And he didn't try to stop you?
Stop me? He was all for it.
Oh, he was he?
You should have seen him. Such a kind smile. He said you'd be delighted to help me.
He did he?
Oh, yes. And he lowered me from the side of the boat by a rope, too. I couldn't dive, you see, because of the splash.
So, my man, my late man, whom I have nurtured in my bosom for years and years, a fellow I have always looked on more as some sort of an uncle than a personal attendant, has got nothing better to do of an evening than fill my bedroom with girls.
Bertie, are you annoyed?
Annoyed?
Well, you sound annoyed. I can't see why. I should have thought you would have been only too glad of the chance of helping me get to the man I love. Aren't you?
Oh, quite. But what you and this Jeeves of yours have omitted to take into your calculations is that I have a reputation to keep up, an unspotted name to maintain in its pristine purity. This cannot be done by entertaining girls who arrive in the middle of the night without so much as a buy your leave and coolly pinch your heliotrope pajamas. I am a reputable bachelor, young Pauline, who has never had his license so much as endorsed. What are people going to say when they find you here?
No one is going to find me here.
Let us hope not. What about Brinkley, eh?
Brinkley? Who's Brinkley?
My man.
Your late man?
My new man. At 9 tomorrow morning, he will bring me tea.
Well, you like that.
He will bring it to this room. He will approach the bed. He will place it on the table.
What on earth for?
To facilitate my getting at the cup and sipping.
Oh, you mean he'll put the tea on the table? You said he'd put the bed on the table.
I never said anything of the sort.
Well, you did, distinctly.
My dear child, I must really ask you to use your intelligence. Brinkley is not a juggler. He is a well-trained gentleman's gentleman, and would consider it a liberty to put beds on tables. And why should he put beds on tables? The idea would never occur to him. I mean, he...
Wait a minute, Bertie. Stop. You keep babbling about Brinkley, but there isn't a Brinkley.
There is a Brinkley. One Brinkley. And one Brinkley coming into this room at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning and finding you in that bed will be enough to start a scandal which will stagger humanity.
I mean, he can't be in the house.
Of course he's in the house.
Well, then he must be deaf. I made enough noise getting in to wake 6 gentlemen's gentlemen, apart from smashing a window at the back.
You smashed a window?
I had to, or I wouldn't have got in. It was the window of some sort of bedroom on the ground floor.
But, dash it, that's Brinkley's bedroom.
Well, he wasn't in it.
Well, why on earth not? I told Jeeves to tell him he could have the evening off, not the night.
I can see what's happened. He's away on a toot somewhere and won't be back for days. Father had a man who did that once. He went out for his evening from our house on East 67th Street, New York, on April the 4th in a bowler hat, gray gloves, and a check suit, and the next we heard of him was a telegram from Portland, Oregon on April the 10th saying he'd overslept himself and would be back shortly. Well, that's what your Brinkley must have done.
Well, let us hope so, because otherwise... Oh, my golly, who's that?
It's Father.
What have you blown the candle out for?
So he can't see a light in the window, of course. If he thinks you're asleep, he may go away.
What a hope. Are you really sure it's your father?
Positive.
Oh.
Well, that sounds like him, doesn't it?
It does, yes. Oh, gosh.
Well, I suppose you'd better go down, Bertie.
I suppose so.
Or shall we pour water on him from the staircase window?
What? Don't dream of it. Dismiss the project utterly and absolutely from your mind.
Why?
Why? A dry J. Washburn Stoker seeking an errant daughter is bad enough. A J. Washburn Stoker stimulated to additional acerbity by a jugful of H2O on the bean, I positively decline to contemplate. I'll have to see him.
Well, be careful.
How do you mean, careful?
Oh, just careful. Still, of course, he may not have a gun.
What exactly would you say the odds were for and against?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember if Father is a Southerner or not.
A what?
I know he was born at a place called Carterville, but I can't recollect if it was Carterville, Kentucky, or Carterville, Massachusetts.
What the biggest difference does it make?
Well, if you smirch the honor of a Southerner's family, he's apt to shoot.
Would your father consider it smirch the family honor your being here?
Bound to, I should think.
Yes, I tend to agree. In fact, I think a purist might consider the smirching pretty good. Dash it. Oh, wherever this ghastly parent of yours was born, I shall have to go down and talk to him. That door will be splitting asunder soon.
Is there anywhere I can hide?
No.
Why not?
Well, I don't know why not. They don't build these country cottages with secret rooms and underground passages. When you hear me open the front door, just stop breathing.
Do you want me to suffocate?
I would prefer not to answer that question. Now be quiet. I'm going down. Oh, my golly. Wait a minute. Hello? Yes?
Taking your time, haven't you? What's the matter with you, young man? Deaf or something?
Oh, frightfully sorry. I thought you were someone else, don't you know?
Oh, beg your pardon, sir. I thought you was the young man Brinkley.
Oh, Brinkley. Brinkley's out. You a pal of his?
No, sir, Sergeant Vooles.
Oh, Sergeant Booles. Anything I can do for you?
Well, sir, this is my young nephew, sir, Constable Dobson.
Oh, Dobson, a fine night, is it not?
Oh, yes, sir. But I seen something suspicious, sir.
Yes, sir. Are you aware, sir, the window broke at the back of your residence? My young nephew here spotted it and thought best to wake me up and have me investigate, see? A ground floor window, sir, with a whole pane of glass gone from it.
Oh, that. Yes, Brinkley did that yesterday. Silly ass.
You knew about it then, sir?
Oh, yes. Quite all right, Sergeant.
Well, you know best if it's quite all right, sir, but I should say there was a danger of marauders getting through.
I thought I did see a marauder getting through, Uncle Ted.
What? Then why didn't you tell me before, you young martinet, and don't call me Uncle Ted when we're on duty?
No, Uncle Ted.
You'd best let us make a search of the house, sir.
No, certainly not, Sergeant. No. Quite out of the queue.
It would be wiser, sir.
Sorry, but it can't be done. Absolutely not.
Well, please yourself, sir, but you're shackling the police. That's what you're doing, say. There's too much shackling of the police these days. There was a piece in the mail about it yesterday. Unshackle the police, it said, because of the increase of crime in lonely rural districts. The number of indictable offences, it said, has rose from 134,581 in 1929 to 147,031 in 1930. And it's because the police are shackled, sir.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. And you're going to be sorrier when you go upstairs to your bedroom and a marauder cuts your throat from ear to ear.
Fight these gloomy views, my dear old police sergeant. I anticipate no such contingency. I've just come from upstairs and I give you my word there were no marauders.
Oh, as you say, sir. Well, come along, Constable. If we're to be shackled, there's nothing to keep us here. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Who was it, Bertie?
Shh. It was a constabulary.
What did they want?
Apparently they saw you getting in.
What a lot of trouble I'm giving you.
Oh, no, only too pleased. Well, I suppose I might as well be pushing along.
Are you going?
Well, in the circus I can hardly doss down on the premises. I shall withdraw to the garage.
Isn't there a sofa down there?
There is. Noah's. He brought it ashore on Mount Ararat. I'll be better off in the car.
Oh, Bertie, I am giving you a lot of trouble.
Don't you worry, old thing. We Woosters can rough it when it's a matter of giving two fond hearts a leg up. I shall be all right. Good night.
Good night, Bertie.
Doctor!
Constable Dobson.
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I thought you was the marauder.
No, Constable, no. Just me. It's quite all right. I'm just going for a stroll.
Oh, I understand, sir. A breath of air.
You've put it in a nutshell. A breath, as you astutely observe, of air. The house is quite close.
Yes, sir. Just over there.
I mean stuffy.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, good night, sir.
Ta-ra, Constable.
Gotcha! Come on out of that garage, you.
What? Oh, Sergeant Bowles.
Is that you, sir?
It is.
Sorry to have disturbed you, sir. Can't say it occurred to me you might be in here.
No, I thought I'd try and get a bit of sleep in the old two-seater, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Yes, such a warm night, what?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, I often park myself in the car in the summertime.
Oh, indeed, sir.
Yes, oh, yes. Well, I won't keep you. Good night, Sergeant.
Good night, sir. Good night.
Oh. As two-seaters go, I'd always found my Widgeon 7 fairly comfortable. But then I'd never before tried to get the 8 hours in it. And you'd be surprised at the number of knobs and protuberances which suddenly seem to sprout out of a car's upholstery when you seek to convert it into a bed. At any rate, I don't suppose I counted more than about a platoon and a half of sheep before I realized that if I was to have any chance of achieving the dreamless before dawn, it would have to be somewhere a mite less cramped. Accordingly, 2 minutes later, I could have been seen heading towards the southwest corner of my estate, where there stood, I knew, a species of shed or outhouse, used by the gardener by day for stacking his tools and flower pots and whatnot. It seemed to me just the place for Bertram to get his well-earned dollop of sleep. And you know, in no time at all after that, I was reclining on a segment of sacking on the floor of this outhouse or shed, drinking in the aroma of mice and mould, and beginning at last to feel a soothing drowsiness steal over me. Blissful, don't you know? Blissful. But it couldn't last, of course.
I told you there was someone, Uncle Ted. Tracked him like a leopard, I did.
Don't call me Uncle Ted on duty. And I tracked him as much like a leopard as you did, see? Aha.
Ha-ha!
What is it now?
Is that you again, sir?
Yes, it is, dash it. What, may I ask, is the meaning of this incessant chivying, Sergeant? Sleep under these conditions becomes impossible.
Well, I'm very sorry, sir. Never occurred to me it could be you.
And why not?
Well, sleeping in a shed?
You do not dispute the fact that it is my shed.
No, sir, but it seems sort of funny.
I see nothing funny in it whatsoever.
Uncle Ted means odd, sir.
Not so much what Uncle Ted means, and don't call me Uncle Ted, say. What it seemed to us, sir, was peculiar.
I cannot subscribe to your opinion, Sergeant. I have a perfect right, have I not, to sleep where I please?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. It might be the coal cellar, it might be the front door steps. It happens to be this shed. I will now thank you, Sergeant, to withdraw. At this rate, I shan't drop off till daybreak.
Are you intending to remain here the rest of the night, sir?
Certainly, why not?
Well, I suppose there's no reason why you shouldn't if you want to, sir, but it seems, well...
Odd.
Peculiar? It seems peculiar, see, having a bed of your own, sir, if I might say so.
Does it? Well, it so happens that I hate beds. Can't stand them, never could.
Very good, sir. Quite a warm day today, sir, wasn't it?
Quite.
My young nephew here pretty near got a touch of the sun, didn't you, Constable? Made him come over all funny.
Indeed.
Yes, sir. Sort of seemed to addle the brain.
Yes. Well, you must give me all the family medical gossip another day, Sergeant. At the moment, I wish to be alone.
Yes, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night, Sergeant.
Here, if I might ask the question, sir, do you feel a sort of burning feeling about the temples?
I beg your pardon?
Does your head throb, sir?
It's beginning to.
Ah. Well, good night, sir, again.
Good night, Sergeant.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Constable.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Ooh. Now perhaps I can get some sleep. Perhaps. Ooh. Ooh.
Is this where he is, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Aha.
What?
Bertie, it's all right. It's me, old man.
Chuffy.
I found his lordship by the side of the arbour, sir.
You would.
The sergeant was worried about you, Bertie. He seemed to think your manners strange. So he brought me along to have a look at you. Very sensible of you, Vools.
Thank you, my lord.
Sound move.
Thank you, my lord.
You couldn't have done a wiser thing.
Oh, thank you, my lord.
So you've got a touch of the sun, Bertie.
I have not got a touch of any bally sun.
Well, Vools thought so.
Vools is an ass.
Begging your pardon, sir, you informed me your head throbbed, say, and I assumed the brain was addled.
Exactly. You must have gone slightly off your rocker, old chap, mustn't you? I mean, to be sleeping out here. What?
Why shouldn't I sleep out here?
But you've got a bedroom, old fellow. You've got a nice bedroom, haven't you? I should have thought you would have found it so much snugger and jollier in your cosy little bedroom.
Yeah, well, there's a spider in my bedroom.
A spider? Pink?
Pinkish.
With long legs?
Fairly long legs.
And hairy, I shouldn't wonder.
Very hairy.
Yes, I see. Well, look, Sergeant, it's all right. Nothing to worry about. He's simply as tight as an owl.
Oh, is that so, my lord?
That's all. That's the trouble. Completely boiled. You notice the glassy look in the eyes?
Yes, my lord.
I've seen him like this before, you know. Once, after a bump supper at Oxford, he insisted that he was a mermaid and wanted to dive into the college fountain and play the harp there.
Young gents will be young gents, my lord.
Well, we must put him to bed.
Oh, no. I don't want to go to bed, Chuffy. Not at all. No.
It's all right, Bertie. Quite all right. We understand. No wonder you were frightened, beastly great spider. Enough to frighten anyone, but it's all right now. Vools and I will come up to your room with you and kill it. You aren't scared of spiders, Vools?
No, my lord.
But
Now, Bertie, calm down. Vools will stand by you. Vools can tackle any spider.
No.
Oh, yes, he can. How many spiders was it that you were telling me you took on in India once, Vools?
96, my lord.
Big ones, if I remember rightly.
Oh, whackers, my lord.
There you are, Bertie. You see, there's nothing to be afraid of. Rightio, Sergeant. Now, you take his feet, and I'll take the other end.
No, Chuffy, wait. I don't want to go to bed.
It's all right, Bertie. Now, Sergeant, we ready? 1, 2, 3... Up!
No, what are you doing? No, Chuffy, put me down. Put me down. No, Chuffy, please. I want to sleep here. Don't go near my room. I hate my room. I don't like it. No, Chuffy, please, put me down. No.
One more heave over the banisters, Fools.
Yes, my lord.
No, don't go into that room.
That's all right, Bertie. Soon be in bed by now. There.
But Oh. That's dashed odd. Where the devil?
I know. Spider's all gone, eh? Good. Now, thank you, Sergeant. I can manage now.
You're sure, my lord?
Oh, yes, it's quite all right now. He always drops off to sleep on these occasions. You can pop off.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Good night.
Good night, Sergeant. Now, there's my little man. You lie quite quiet and take things easy.
But Chuffy...
Shh! Uncle Chuffy will take your boots off.
But dash it.
What a night, Bertie. Well, close call that. I just managed to get into the hanging cupboard outside in time. Who were those men? Marmaduke!
There's a perfectly simple explanation, Chuffy, old man.
Marmaduke!
So.
What do you mean, so? Why are you looking like that?
I see.
Now, Chuffy, what you want on an occasion like this is simple faith. The poet Tennyson tells us...
Shut up. I don't want to hear anything from you.
Righto, but all the same, simple faith is better than Norman blood, and you can't get away from it.
Simple faith? What do you... Oh, so that's what you think, is it?
Of course I don't.
You do?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You do.
You shut up. Righto.
That is what you think.
It is not. I don't think anything of the kind. I know that Bertie has been
Scrupulously correct in his behaviour throughout.
sleeping in a potting shed.
Well, I think my version sounds better, old man.
Be quiet. That, however, is not the point. The fact remains, Miss Stoker, that in spite of being engaged to me and pretending this afternoon that you were tickled pink to be engaged to me, you are still so much in love with Bertie that you can't keep away from him. You think I don't know all about your being engaged to him in New York, but I do.
Only for 48 hours, old thing.
As I was saying, I am not complaining, not at all. You have a perfect right to love who you like.
Whom?
What?
Whom? To love whom you like. It's an accusative, being the object of the verb love.
Bertie.
Jeeves is maybe rather a purist in these matters, I'm afraid.
Bertie, will you keep quiet?
Of course.
You keep shoving your oar in.
Sorry, shan't occur again.
Good. Now you've made me forget what I was going to say.
Then perhaps you'll just listen to what I'm going to say.
Eh?
I suppose you've no objection to my putting in a word?
Oh, none.
Excellent. Well, in the first place, you make me sick.
Indeed?
Yes, indeed. In the second place, I hope I never see you again in this world or the next.
Really?
Yes, really. I hate you. I wish I'd never met you. I think you're a worse pig than any that you've got up at that beastly house of yours.
I didn't know you kept pigs, Chuffy.
Black Berkshires. Well, if that's how you feel...
There's money in pigs.
All right. If that's how you feel, well, all right.
My Uncle Henry used to...
Bertie.
Hello?
I don't want to hear about your Uncle Henry. I'm not interested in your Uncle Henry. It'll be all right with me if your damn Uncle Henry trips over his feet and breaks his blasted neck.
Too late, old man. Passed away 3 years ago. Pneumonia. I was only saying he kept pigs. Made a good thing out of them, too.
Will you stop?
Yes, and will you? Are you going to spend the night here? I wish you would leave off talking and go.
That is precisely what I intend to do. Good night.
Watch your head.
Ow! Ooh! Blast! Ah! Damn!
Are you hurt?
Yes!
Good. Warthog! Right, push off, Bertie.
What?
Push off. I want to change.
Change what?
Put on my swimming suit. I'm going back to the yacht.
You're not.
I am?
But I wanted to talk about Chuffy.
I never wish to hear his name mentioned again.
Oh, come.
I don't follow you.
Well, when I say, oh, come, I mean, surely you don't intend to give the poor blighter the permanent heir on account of a trifling lover's tiff.
Would you mind repeating that? Just the last 3 words.
Trifling lover's tiff.
I wasn't sure I'd caught them correctly.
But dash it, aren't you being a bit hard on Chuffy? It must have been a bit of a shock for the poor fish, after all, barging in and finding you here.
Bertie,
Hello?
ever been hit over the head with a chair?
No?
You soon may be.
Righto.
Well, if you won't go, I shall have to change downstairs.
Now, wait a minute. You're not really going to swim home, are you?
Well, there's nothing to keep me here now, is there?
No, but a midnight swim, you're going to find it pretty cold.
And wet? I don't care.
But,
Good night, Bertie.
And with that, she biffed off, leaving me, I cannot deny, prey to the gloomiest emotions. I don't mind admitting my heart ached for her. It ached for Chuffy, too, of course. Ached for them both, about sums it up. I mean to say, consider the facts. 2 thoroughly sound eggs, one of which I'd been at school in Oxford with, had gone to the mat together, and having chewed holes in one another, had parted in anger, never, according to present schedule, to meet again. Pitiful. Rotten. No good to man or bee. And yet, there it was. The whole binge was irrevocably off. Well, there's only one thing for the sympathetic bystander to do on these occasions, and after about 10 minutes sitting on the bed feeling sandbagged, I realized what it was. I got up and ankled downstairs. The whiskey bottle was in the cupboard. So was the siphon. So was the glass. And I was just mixing myself the snifter of a lifetime when, for the second time that night, there was a dickens of a knocking at the front door. I'd have been pushed too far. Enough is enough. This police persecution must stop. It is monstrous and uncalled for. We are not in Russia, Vools. There are such things I would have you remember as strong letters to the Times.
What the blazes are you talking about, Wooster?
Oh, my golly, Mrs. Stoker.
Precisely. Now then, where's my daughter?
Your daughter, Pauline?
That's the daughter I mean.
And you asked me where this daughter is?
I know where she is.
Then why did you ask?
She's here.
They said her to come in.
Don't you try to be funny with me. She is in this house.
Oh, really? What makes you think that?
I'll tell you. I went to her stateroom half an hour ago and it was empty.
Why on earth do you suppose she's come here?
Because I know she's infatuated with you.
Not at all. She regards me as a sister.
Eh? I'm going to search this house.
Charge right ahead.
I will!
Oh. That's better.
Mr. Wooster, I owe you an apology.
Don't give it a thought, Stoker.
I took it for granted when I found Pauline had disappeared.
Please dismiss the whole thing from your mind, Stoker. Might have happened to anybody. False on both sides and so forth. You have a certain something before you go?
No, thanks. You know, it beats me where she can have gone.
I expect she's gone for a swim.
At this time of night.
Girls do rummy things.
Yes, and she's a curious girl. I mean, this infatuation of hers for you, for instance.
Oh, that. No. Correct this notion that Miss Stoker is under my fatal spell, Stoker. She laughs herself sick at the sight of me.
I didn't get that impression this afternoon.
That was just brother and sister stuff. It shan't occur again.
It had better not. Well, I won't keep you up, Mr. Wooster. I apologize again for making a damn fool of myself.
Not at all. I wish I had a quid for every time I've made a darn fool of myself, what? Eh? Yes, well, good night.
Good night, Mr. Wooster.
Oh, Jeeves.
Good morning, sir.
And what brings you to Seaview Cottage this a.m.?
I have just come over from Mr. Stoker's yacht, sir.
Indeed. And what the blazes have you been doing there, apart from causing trouble?
Sir?
Trouble, Jeeves. Last night. A nice thing you let all and sundry in for.
Sir?
You can't get out of it by saying Sir, Jeeves. You know what I mean. Filling my cottage with females. Why on earth didn't you stop Miss Stoker swimming ashore yestreen, may I ask?
I could scarcely take the liberty, sir, of thwarting the young lady in an enterprise on which her heart was so plainly set.
She says you urged her on with word and gesture.
No, sir. I merely expressed sympathy with her stated aim.
You said I would be delighted to put her up for the night.
She had already decided to seek refuge in your house, sir. Now, I did nothing more than hazard the opinion that you would do all that lay in your power to assist her.
Oh, well, do you know what the outcome was? The upshot, if I may use the term. I was pursued by the police.
Indeed, sir?
Yes. Naturally, I couldn't sleep in the house with every nook and cranny bulging with blighted girls, so I withdrew to the garage, only to be hounded out by Sergeant Vools and Constable Dobson.
Indeed, sir. I have not met Sergeant Vools, but I am acquainted with Constable Dobson, a nice young fellow. He is keeping company with Mary, the parlour-maid at the hall. A red-haired gal, sir.
Resist the urge to talk about the colour of parlour-maid's hair, Jeeves. It is not germane to the issue. Stick to the point. Which is that I spent a sleepless night, chased from garage to gardener shed by the gendarmerie.
I am sorry to hear that, sir.
Eventually, Chuffy arrived. Forming a totally erroneous diagnosis of the case, he insisted on putting me to bed, and was thus occupied when Miss Stoker strolled in wearing my heliotrope pyjamas.
Most disturbing, sir.
It was. They had a diggins of a row, Jeeves. Eventually, Chuffy fell downstairs and went moodily out into the night, and Miss Stoker returned to the yacht.
Ah, now I understand, sir. I must confess I experienced a certain surprise when the young lady appeared at the breakfast table this morning, as I had assumed she would be staying on shore.
Well, she didn't. But that brings us to another point, Jeeves. What on earth were you doing on the yacht? You're meant to be working for Chuffy.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir. I am no longer in his lordship's employment, sir.
What?
No, sir. I am now with Mr. Stoker.
Working for old Stoker?
Perhaps I might explain, sir?
Please do, Jeeves. I'm at a loss.
Thank you, sir. Several days ago, sir, Mr. Stoker expressed a wish that I should enter his service and approached me in the matter. I naturally informed his lordship, who instructed me to hold out hope.
Why?
His lordship was anxious that I should not give Mr. Stoker a definite refusal until the sale of Chuffnell Hall had gone through.
Oh, keep him sweetened, what?
Precisely, sir.
I get the idea. But since Stoker's now put the B on that transaction, what's Chuffy playing at letting you go?
If I might continue, sir?
Oh, yes, Jeeves, of course.
Thank you, sir. Yesterday afternoon, after Mr. Stoker had taken Miss Stoker back to the yacht, it occurred to his lordship that, were I to accept Mr. Stoker's offer of employment, I should be in a position to deliver a letter to Miss Stoker for his lordship, without fear of interception. That letter I accordingly delivered, sir, with results of which you are already aware.
I see. Well, Jeeves, I suppose all that matters now is to get these two sundered young hearts together again. What is to be done about this fracture of diplomatic relations?
It is a situation that will require careful thought, sir.
You mean you haven't any ideas yet?
I have only this moment heard what transpired, sir.
True. I was forgetting that. Have you had speech with Miss Stoker this morning?
No, sir.
Well, I can see no point in your going to the hall and tackling Chuffy. He's probably kicking himself already for being such a perfect chump. Miss Stoker is the one who will require the persuasive word, the nicely reasoned argument, in short, the old oil. You better go straight back to the yacht, Jeeves, and see what you can do there.
Yes, sir. But it was not with the intention of interviewing his lordship that I came ashore, sir. Once more, I must reiterate that until you informed me just now, I was not aware that anything in the nature of a rift had occurred. My motive in coming here was to hand you a note from Mr. Stoker.
A note?
Here it is.
Oh, thank you. Good Lord. Rummy, Jeeves.
Sir?
This is a letter of invitation.
Indeed, sir.
Absolutely. Bidding me to the feast. Dear Mr. Wooster, writes Pop Stoker, I'd be frightfully bucked if you will come and mangle a spot of garbage on the boat tonight. Don't dress. Well, I'll give you the gist of the thing, of course. Peculiar, Jeeves.
Certainly unforeseen, sir.
Well, I've got to tell you that among my visitors last night was this same Stoker. Having made rather an ass of himself, he actually spoke to me civilly. A thing that I'd have taken 11 to 4 on that he didn't know how to do. That hardly explains his sudden gush of hospitality.
No, sir, but I fancy it might be attributed to a conversation which I had this morning with the gentleman.
Ah, it was you, was it, who caused this pro-Bertram sentiment?
Immediately after breakfast, sir, Mr. Stoker sent for me and inquired if I had once been in your employment. He said that he fancied that he recalled having seen me in your apartment in New York. On my replying in the affirmative, he proceeded to question me with regard to certain incidents in the past.
What? The cats in the bedroom? The fish?
Yes, sir. And the purloined hat.
Oh.
I explained to Mr. Stoker that Sir Roderick Glossop had taken a biased view of that occurrence and had thus formed an inaccurate estimate of your mental state.
What did old Stoker say to that?
And he seemed pleased, sir. He appeared to think that he had misjudged you. He said that he ought to have known better than to believe information proceeding from Sir Roderick, to whom he alluded as a bald-headed old son of a... something which for the moment has escaped my memory. It was, I imagine, shortly after this that he must have written this letter inviting you to dinner.
Thank you, Jeeves.
Not at all, sir.
You've done well. Well, in many ways, of course, it's negligible whether Pop Stoker thinks I'm a loony or not. I mean to say, a fellow closely connected by ties of blood with a man who used to walk about in his hands is scarcely in the position, where the question of sanity is concerned, to put on dog and set himself up as
Arbiter elegantiarum, sir.
Quite. Setting that aside, however, I admit that this change of heart is welcome. It's come at the right time. I shall accept his invitation. I regard it as,
The amende honorable, sir?
I was going to say olive branch.
Or olive branch. The two terms are virtually synonymous. The French phrase I would be inclined to consider perhaps slightly the more exact in the circumstances, carrying with it, as it does, the implication of remorse, of the desire to make restitution. But if you prefer the expression olive branch, by all means employ it, sir.
Thank you, Jeeves.
Not at all, sir.
I suppose you know you made me completely forget what I was saying.
I beg your pardon, sir. I should not have interrupted. If I recollect, you were observing that it was your intention to accept Mr. Stoker's invitation.
Ah, yes. Very well, then. I shall accept his invitation. Whether as olive branch or amende honorable is wholly immaterial and doesn't matter a single solitary damn, Jeeves.
No, sir.
And shall I tell you why I shall accept his invitation, Jeeves? Because it will enable me to get together with Miss Stoker and plead Chuffy's cause.
I understand, sir.
Not that it's going to be easy. However, I can but have a stab at it.
Yes, sir?
I see this invitation says dinner at 7. Bit on the early side, what?
I presume that the arrangements have been made with a view to the convenience of Master Dwight Stoker, sir. It is the young gentleman's birthday today, and Mr. Stoker has hired the troupe of Negro minstrels Vools, at present sojourning in Chuffnell Regis, to perform for him.
Really? I wonder if there'd be any chance of a word with the one who plays the banjo. There are certain points in his execution I'd like to consult him about.
No doubt it could be arranged, sir.
I'm making great progress with the banjolele, Jeeves.
Indeed, sir.
Say, would you like me to play you What Is This Thing Called Love?
No, sir.
Your views on the instrument are unchanged?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, a pity we couldn't see eye to eye on that matter.
Yes.
So it can't be helped. It's unfortunate, though.
Most unfortunate, sir.
Well, tell old Stoker I shall be there at 7 prompt with my hair in a braid.
Yes, sir.
Or should I write a brief civil note?
No, sir, I was instructed to bring back a verbal reply.
Righto then, Jeeves. You may go.
Very good.
In my experience, there are 2 kinds of elderly American. One, the stout and horn-rimmed, is matiness itself. He greets you as if you were a favourite son, starts agitating the cocktail shaker before you know where you are, slips a couple into you with a merry laugh, claps you on the back, tells you a dialect story about 2 Irishmen named Pat and Mike, and, in a word, makes life one grand, sweet song. The other, which runs a good deal to the cold, grey stare and the square jaw, seems to view the English cousin with concern. It is not elfin. It broods. It says little. It sucks in its breath in a pained way, and every now and again you catch its eye, and it's like colliding with a raw oyster. Of this latter class or species, J. Washburn Stoker had always been the perpetual vice president. It was with considerable relief, therefore, that I found that tonight he'd eased off a bit. While not precisely affable, he gave a distinct impression of being as nearly affable as he knew how.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Wooster. I hope you have no objection to a quiet family evening.
Oh, rather not. No, dash good of you to ask me.
Just you and Dwight and myself. My daughter's lying down. She has a headache.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm afraid she found her exertions last night a little too much for her.
Exertions? Then she...
Yes, you were quite right, Mr. Wooster. She had gone for a swim.
Oh, I see, yeah. A fine boat, this, Mr. Stoker.
Not many better. You care to look over it?
Fine.
I'd be glad to show it to you. Now, this is the main saloon.
Oh.
Now, I'll show you the staterooms, too. Come along.
Oh, thanks. I've never done much yachting, and except at Cowes one year, I've never been in a boat this size.
Well, there are advantages in having a yacht.
Oh,
Plenty of room to put your friends up.
heaps.
And when you've got 'em, they can't get away so easy as they could ashore.
Hey?
This is one of the larger guest rooms.
Very nice, too.
Go in and take a look around.
Oh, thanks. Very nice. Locking the door?
Yes, Mr. Wooster, I am locking the door. You know, there was a time when I was younger when I would have broken your neck.
Really? Look here, I know it's trespassing on your time, but could you tell me what all this is about?
You don't know?
No, I'm hanged if I do.
And you can't guess?
No, I'm dashed if I can.
Then I'd best tell you from the beginning. Perhaps you recall my visiting you last night.
Yes?
I thought my daughter was in your cottage. I searched it, but I did not find her.
We all make mistakes.
Yes. So I went away. And do you know what happened after I left you, Mr. Wooster? I was coming out of the garden gate when your local police sergeant stopped me. He seemed suspicious.
Something will have to be done about Vools. The man is a pest. I hope you were pretty terse with him.
Not at all. He was only doing his duty. I told him who I was and where I lived. And on learning that I came from this yacht, he asked me to accompany him to the police station.
What bally cheek? You mean he pinched you?
Oh, no, he wasn't arresting me. He wished me to identify someone who was in custody.
But bally cheek all the same. What on earth did he bother you with that sort of job for? Besides, how on earth could you identify anyone? I mean, a stranger in these parts and all that sort of thing.
In this instance, it was simple. The prisoner happened to be my daughter, Pauline.
What?
Yes, Mr. Wooster. It seems that this man, Vools, was in his back garden late last night. It adjoins yours, if you recollect, and he saw a figure climbing out of one of the lower windows of your house. He ran down the garden and caught this individual, and it was my daughter, Pauline. She was wearing a swimming suit. So, you see, you were right when you told me she had probably gone for a swim.
Yes.
And she must have been with you a few moments before I arrived. And now, perhaps, Mr. Wooster, you can understand what I meant when I said that when I was a younger man, I would have broken your neck.
Quite.
But nowadays, I'm more sensible. I take the easier way. I say to myself that Mr. Wooster is not the son-in-law I would have chosen personally. But if my hand has been forced, that is all there is to it. Anyway, you're not the gibbering idiot I thought you at one time, I'm glad to say. I've heard since that those stories which caused me to break off Pauline's engagement to you in New York were untrue. So we can consider everything just as it was 3 months ago. We will look upon my letter to you as unwritten.
But did you mean...
I am assuming that you wish to marry my daughter. I am not quite sure if I understand the precise significance of the expression, but I will take it, that it means that you do. I won't pretend that I'm delighted, but one can't have everything. What are your views on engagements, Mr. Wooster?
Engagements?
Should they be short or long?
Well...
I prefer them short. I feel that we'd best put this wedding through as quickly as possible. There are formalities, of course. While these are being attended to, you will naturally be my guest. I'm afraid I can't offer you the freedom of the boat because you're a pretty slippery young gentleman and might suddenly remember a date elsewhere. But I shall do my best to make you comfortable in this room for the next few days. Now, there are books on that shelf. I assume you can read. And there are cigarettes on the table. A steward will bring you the dinner I promised you shortly. Later, I'll send my man along with some pajamas. And now I'll wish you good night, Mr. Wooster. I must be getting along and starting the concert. I can't stay away from my son's birthday party, can I? Even for the pleasure of talking to you. Good night, Mr. Wooster.
Oh, gosh.
In that episode, the parts were played as follows. Jeeves, Michael Hordern, Bertie Richard Briers, Lord Chuffnell, Clive Francis, Pauline Stoker, Connie Booth, J. Washburn Stoker, Blaine Fairman, Police Sergeant Vooles, John Dunbar, P.C. Dobson, John Bull. The episode was adapted for radio by Chris Miller from the book Thank You, Jeeves by P.G. Wodehouse. The programme was produced by Peter Titheridge.